only on his Dragoons and Zealots. So a dropship now for Nada. This is starting to swing. I think that was another Reaver. I couldn't quite catch it. Stork will now be producing some Arbiters, I'd imagine, and Nada does have a science facility down, so he probably will be looking to get some EMPs, and yeah, an Arbiter out for Stork. He probably doesn't have enough energy to recall yet, nor enough forces or Arbiters to do so effectively in Nada's main. And Nada is a 4 Vulture harass a drop. They'll probably be able to do a fair bit of damage. They'll be able to mine around the gateways. Stork really needs to be careful with that Reaver and Shuttle. You can't afford to lose another one. These Vultures have done a pretty good job, and Stork will find that unexpoed command center, and cleverly using that Arbiter to cloak the Dragoons. Stork is mined out at his natural. I'm not sure about Nada. I'd imagine Nada would be as well. He's probably, Stork is expanding again in the lower left-hand corner. And yeah, this base isn't going to be able to get operational. It's just he needs to pick up that Reaver really. Oh, his Reaver micro hasn't been as good as I would have thought. Tanks now coming in to support that expansion. Stork does have a lot of gateways operational now, and he does have Arbiters. Although Nada does have a science vessel out, and I think Nada is now on +2 vehicle attack. I couldn't quite make it out, but I think it is +2. Stork is still on the +1, and just really bad decision. He just dropped that Reaver just pretty much to die. It wasn't going to be able to do anything. I think that was a bit of a waste on Stork's part. He does have a probe up at the sort of 1 o'clock, 1:30 position, so he may think of putting a Nexus down there. It's another expansion. This game has gone for quite a while so far. It has been quite balanced. I really can't. Stasis going down for Stork here, just able to stop those tanks, which is really good. Another one going down in that group of tanks. So really good spellcasting by Stork. He will be able to take down this expansion. I'd imagine having forced to lift the command center. All those Dragoons are cloaked. I think he took out the science vessel. So, oh no, the science vessel is in the range of the turret. So he does have static detection as well as mobile detection left, but Stork was just able to really damage and harass Nada's economy for the second time. The second time he's hit that base and forced it to lift. I think Stork now has +2 upgrades on his Dragoons and Zealots. A large force of Vultures and tanks for Nada. He has been able to macro back his force. I still think that Stork has more forces on the ground. He does have more expansions going up. It definitely is looking to be in the favour of Stork at the moment. His first attack on that natural expansion of Nada's was really crucial. I think that he was able to do enough damage, and carelessly going to lose that shuttle. his shuttle and Reaver play hasn't been that great. He has got high Templars and I think a few Dark Templars out now. Those Dark Templars are double cloaked underneath the Arbiters. Lots of Vultures and I think a few Storms, a few Stasis and a few Storms will really pose trouble, pose a threat to Nada. I really think that Nada needs to. He is mined out at his natural. Some of his those SCVs that were at his natural are now long distance mining. That isn't good. Nada has four or five bases, 4 bases operational, and it's really not looking good for Nada at this point. Stork has been able to out macro, out expand, and just get his economy up. Nada hasn't hit Stork's economy at all. He did do that Vulture drop, but there were no probes mining there because Stork was mined out at his main, and a recall into Nada's main, taking out those. I think that's gonna be GG. I really do. He's taken out a lot of those factories. He's going to take down that science vessel, or no, EMP. Good EMP by Nada, but he just doesn't have the troops to and Stork has stasis his own Dragoon on the ramp, preventing any forces from getting up the ramp, which is really quite clever. I really like that. Yeah, he's been able to take down lots of factories. He will lose lots